difference. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, you gotta get,
there's one rolling our way as we speak. It needs to break left. Break.
Curve, baby, curve.
It's not going to do it. It's just not going to do it.
Not gonna happen.
It wouldn't be prudent.
It's not gonna happen.
And it might roll onto the scene, actually.
It'll get back out there.
It's sitting right on the floor right in front of us, except I'm too lazy to go get it.
I really couldn't even care because I haven't had any pizza.
Yeah, I know. Where is that pizza, you know? We already did a JV game.
We were lied to.
And there's still no pizza.
We're going to investigate Pizzagate here by the end of this.
I think somebody like Dina Ryback stole our duck skin pizza.
Oh, we got a collision over here.
No. We almost had one come our way, and there's your shot of those beautiful volleyball shorts.
And there's your Indian Hill Braves. It's a big team.
Big game tonight against Reading.
Big team.
CHL matchup, as you can see, is painted on our beautifully painted new floor.
Where?
Look, CHL.
No, it says LHC.
No, it says backwards RH. Backwards C.
What are you talking about?
From my view, that's what it says.
No, there. CHL.
Well, you said LHC, so that makes you even more loser.
Mama didn't raise no dummies.
All right, they're doing this lineup thing, which I never really understood in the first game, but you know what? They're going to do it anyways.
Absolutely.
Oh, like absolutely.
Absolutely. What's this?
Now they're taking the victory lap around the... Oh, no, look at this sportsmanship.
Is the game over?
Well, no, it's just such sportsmanship that they shake hands before and after the match.
That's kind of really weird.
And the Blue Devils just had their ceremonial bellow.
Blue Devils.
Before they get out. I think Beelzebub was in the middle. I don't know.
He said Beelzebub. That would be cool.
Shut up, Beavis.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
All right, we're about to get underway here as Aaron Schlomer's about to...
Yeah, it's going to be like volleyball. It's going to be like cool.
All right. That died about 2 years ago. We don't need to hear it anymore. And we're underway. Reading Blue Devils. Oh, with a big spike, but Indian Hill controls it. Oh, little miscommunication there, and we cannot get it over as possession moves over to Reading's way.
That's all right. They're just baiting him for now.
Isn't that the street, by the way, Reading's way? I don't know. And there's the serve towards...
Aaron Schlemmer with the set. Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Thought she was going to set.
Beautiful little fake there.
Deked them out. That'll work.
Speaking of fake and a deke, we got deked out. We ain't got no pizza.
We ain't got no pizza. We got deked hardcore.
God, that makes me mad.
Yeah, have some pizza.
Paige Johnson with the serve. Good lofting serve as the Blue Devils are trying to set some up here. Nice spike, but it was blocked.
Set by Janet Poon. Oh, miscommunication. Coming your way, Andrew.
Oh. It missed our booth. Marty and Joe got that one as well.
Marty and Joe are just getting all the calls.
They're racking it up. Well, you know, it's a new ref in the stands, so maybe I won't get a stare.
You know, you're going to get like a pink card or something.
Yeah.
No, it's the same two refs. They like to switch positions, that's all.
Well, hey. You know, one gets tired from sitting up in that lofted position for the whole game. Oh, what a spike, as it's blocked but controlled by Reading. Another good spike, and that one is in.
I guess they're calling that in.
Is in. I mean, that was a very esteemed call.
Andrew, you could be the first broadcaster in the history of volleyball to be thrown out for razzing the ref.
That was an incredible call by the ref. That man has a great set of eyes.
You're going to get in trouble.
Oopsie daisy.
What are we calling there?
Oh, that was in. What a great call.
There you go.
Two great calls in a row.
That's what we're talking about.
I love it. Two great calls in a row.
I love that.
The first one was a horrible call. I just have to whisper it.
The first one was ridiculous. God, what are you talking about? Okay, back to live action.
I love talking behind the ref back. Oh, he looked at me. No, it's okay. He didn't catch me.
Andrew, he's wearing a mic. He can hear everything you said.
Look at that man. He's He's got some set of eyes making those incredible calls.
In case you are just joining us and didn't care,
You think he has restrictions on his driver's license?
No, not at all.
Well, that was a good try for the dig, but Paige Johnson can't come up with it as it's battered down by the Reading Blue Devils as they take the lead.
Now that we're at game time, all of the Indian Hill Braves are wearing their knee pads in the properly affixed position.
Because, you know, they don't care about comfort.
That's right. Now you don't care if it looks, you know, like swell.
Well, it's not the look, it's the comfort.
It's the comfort. And you sacrifice comfort for the game.
Exactly. You know, like, absolutely. Oh, it's a good lofting spike. As it's set, oh, look at that beautiful set and spike.
Okay, Andrew, that was Reading that was doing that, so let's not get too congratulatory.
That was the worst spike I've ever seen. They were so lucky on that.
That's what I thought.
I just don't
Okay, wait a minute.
understand.
Is this the little thing?
Oh, the French tickler.
No, they're not tickling.
They're not holding hands.
It's like a triangle formation.
Good set, and it gets over as Reading sets it up.
Oh, nice save, Paige Johnston.
Into the net, and it falls short. Oh, and it will be Braves ball at this time.
Let's go, Braves.
And there's a substitution. Haley Warden coming in for number 15. Someone. Great game so far. Even though your Braves are trailing 2-0, they've came in with a lot of defensive
We're just getting
effort.
warmed up.
We're just getting warmed up. Oh, look at that. Even though Reading controls it, that was a great shot.
That's all right. Point's not over.
Oh, get it back. And they get it back over. So Reading controls it. They put up the set and the spike. Oh, no, they hit it too far. Oh, beautiful dig by Haley Warden as the Braves get it over the net. There's a ruckus over on that Indian Hill bench. I don't know what's going on over there.
I'm not sure. Something about knee pads.
Yeah, something with the knee pads. I don't know.
Oh, coming your way, Andrew.
Oh, Marty and Joe.
Had too much English on it.
Snagged another one. I just don't understand. They're getting everything here. You know, I think that ref was... Hey.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shot at the ref. I like that. That's my new best friend over there.
Oh, that little girl.
Yeah.
Guts.
That was a shot.
That's right.
I have one thing to say, though. I don't think he was staring at me because I was making fun of his call. I think he wanted me to go get the ball.
I have two
I
things.
mean, come on.
I have two things to say. Where's the pizza?
What? Okay, first of all, I'm a commentator. I'm not a ball boy. Second of all, Marty and Joe got that one. What do you want me to do, beat up Marty?
Hey, if for the pizza, I would.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh, Haley Warden looks like she is not well at this time.
She went down hard on that knee.
Yes, she did. That was not very good. This doesn't look good, ladies and gentlemen. Haley Warden is a true athlete.
And slid into the official stand. I think she's hurting.
I think that official sabotaged her.
Yeah,
oh, well, this is not a laughing matter, though.
She's obviously in a lot of pain.
Haley Warden is in some pain right now.
I don't know if we have trainers here or not.
No, I don't believe we do, which is a shame. Is there a doctor in the house? I'm sure one of these.
I don't think we have. I don't know if we've got anything, but
maybe that's a doctor.
No, it's a lifeguard. Okay, she's back to her knees. There you go.
She's getting up. That away, Haley. That is true strength right there. That's all I have to say.
I think she tore some. Actually, I don't think it's the knee so much as
it's
below
the shin.
knee. I think
shin is a very painful place to
her
suffer
shin went
any
right
injury.
into that announcer's
Now that is really unsportsmanlike right there.
Yeah, I don't know how.
The Reading team is
as they're celebrating,
congratulating themselves after Haley Warden gets injured. That to me just shows unsportsmanlike things there.
It's stuff of the unsportsmanlike type.
But Haley Warden is okay, and she's going to remain in that game. That is gutsy, ladies
Number
and gentlemen.
16's toughing it up, showing the intestinal fortitude.
Intestinal fortitude.
Intestinal fortitude. When you have fortitude of your intestines.
You mean guts?
That's what I'm talking about. Don't be facetious.
And look, she shows up a nice set that gets put over, but the Reading controls it. Oh, what was that? She whiffed on it, but it went over.
It was
That was luck.
yeah, pretty much. 2 words, folks. Luck.
Stop that.
You're driving me crazy. Oh, nice.
Oh.
Had the spin and everything. Aaron Schlomer. Absolutely.
All right, we're about to do a man in the stands.
Andrew Bame is going to go
interview.
looking for Haley Warden's mom and discuss the interview.
All right.
In the meantime, I'm going to take you the rest of the way as Indian Hill is going to try and get back in this game, down 4-love at this point in game 1 of our varsity match. Oh, and don't get points for that. We're waiting on Andrew to try and hunt out the mother of Haley Warden, who was injured on that play, but to her credit, stayed in the game and toughed it out and has continued to contribute. And looks like Andrew has found her.
What do we want to talk about?
Okay, this is Andrew Bame with the Man in the Stands interview, and we are here with the Woman in the Stands interview of Mrs. Carol Warden, a true upstanding member of the Indian Hill Society. Now, we just saw your daughter suffer a very good injury. Although she's toughing it out, she's looking good. What do you feel about it?
Oh, she'll tough it out. Her dad went over and checked on her, and I think she's going to be okay.
Well,
Pretty tough.
oh yeah, she is a true player. It looked like something happened with the shin and the ref's tower there.
Right,
Yeah.
slid into the stand, but I think she's going to live.
Do you think that had anything to do with the ref?
Oh, no, I don't think she was aiming for the ref.
No, I think the ref was aiming for her. I don't know. He gave me a stare earlier that I didn't appreciate. Oh well. Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Warden, and we'll be back in the stands later.
Thank you, Andrew. I don't think we will be back in the stands later if we get our FCC license revoked or not. You gotta love the vocal stylings of one Andrew, I'm a lousy golfer, babe. We were just commenting, Andrew, your way about your lack of golf ability.
Excuse me? I don't know. I was dominated the CHL this year, although I won't get player of the
You were
year.
dominated by the CHL this year?
I dominated
sorry.
the CHL.
I didn't know you were into that.
Except for Marymount, though.
I didn't know you were into that.
But I don't care. Marymount has got a good couple of golfers. David Allen, Matt Gruen, good players. But Reading has Ben Hutchison. He's a really good golfer and a really nice guy.
Absolutely.
But we still beat him. All right, let's get back to the game now.
We're down 5-1, but we're
5-1.
serving.
And it's, even though this seems like such more of a close match than the JV. Oh, it's a good put over the net.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh,
D.A. Ryback gets there. Aaron Schlomer in one shot.
puts it
Nice
over.
shot.
Look at that. Oh, and it's back to Indian Hill. That looks like a point for us.
Absolutely.
And it is. Wait, we got 2 there.
Woo! We got
2-point
2 points.
conversion.
We just doubled our point total for the entire night on one play.
2-point conversion.
And the time is 8:08.
Oh, and it's spiked down right in front of Dina Ryback. There's nothing she could have done about that. It was a noble effort.
Yep. D.A. Ryback, of course, a second-year member of the mock trial team at Indian Hill, coached by one Stephen Rieger.
Yeah, nobody cares. Okay, let's get back to
Speaking
the.
of golf, okay, let's not.
Okay, we have the rosters now. Now it'll be a lot easier to tell you who's playing.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Hey, you take the Reading one, I'll take the Indian Hill one, and then we'll trade.
Oh, great! You give me Reading.
It'll be fun. I don't see Amy Roman in uniform tonight.
She must be over
I don't see
at
Nikki
Nathan
Phillippi.
Alley's house.
I don't see Nikki Phillippi either. No, you didn't.
I don't see Nathan Alley here. Amy Roman cannot be here tonight.
Oh my goodness! Look at these heights listed. 4'11".
That is a short girl.
That is not tall.
Although it is though, as I've learned, that is 1 inch taller than the legal limit for a midget.
What are you talking about?
It is defined that a midget is 4'10" or less.
Well, I'm 6'4", so I'm not really too worried.
I'm not either. Okay.
But you're not
whoa.
6'4".
Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. On the
Shake
JV
that
team, I'm just
body.
looking over this roster here, And I see a freshman that's a 5'10". That's a
Lord.
big girl
Good
for
Lord.
a freshman. And she's bound to grow. Who knows? She could be 7'2" by the time she's a sophomore.
Well, it's certainly possible.
It is certainly possible. Okay, back to the
Not
game.
bloody
now.
likely, but
Oh, no, and a bobbling around.
and a ting and tang and a hung.
And a blah, 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 blah.
They zigged when they should have zagged.
Number 4, which is Sam Swanson. Slippy,
I don't know.
Slappy.
I'm not even looking at the list.
Swanson serves it up for her as the point is ended in the
Denied. We're still down
Braves
7-2,
ball.
though. This is really bad. We need some points here in a hurry. Getting right
You
back
know,
to
I
the
believe
official.
that Adam Assman's cousin is out here, distant cousin, Lindsay Dick. She's out on the floor tonight, and she is playing one heck of a game.
For the moment, we are coming to you live from Indian Hill.
Although she
Of course, if you are hearing this broadcast, it's no longer live. It's over. And Andrew Bame is probably in prison.
I have the roster right in front of me. Do you want to see it?
I
She is
really-
not out on the floor,
I
though.
really-
She is on the bench. I can see her right now.
I
She
really-
doesn't look like she's suited up to play.
I really do not even need to see the roster.
She must have injured herself.
I think it's time for Andrew Bame to do a fan in the stand interview for about the next 3 hours.
I think I'll do a man in the stands at the soccer game for a few hours.
I think so. I wonder what's going on in the soccer game. I wish we could get a report. Our boys soccer team being 9-1-4. 4 ties. That's just crazy.
Yeah, well.
But the girls
They played
soccer
a lot
team's
of tough
11-2-1.
Well, yeah.
Nice save, dig by Paige
Of course,
Johnson.
they play teams like Beirut. I mean, Lebanon.
Yeah. Haley Warren's still limping around out there. She is not 100%. Not even close to.
Yikes! Was that a cat? I don't know what that was.
Somebody just stick a cat in a blender. For the love of God.
Okay, what we just saw was a point given to the Braves by a shot.
Matt Smith is our director tonight, and my eardrums are ruptured and bleeding.
Yes. And, oh, that was Barbie Baltimore.
Barbie Baltimore?
Barbie Baltimore with a
serious?
shot into the net.
Let me see the roster.
Where is Ken tonight?
You're
All right.
absolutely right.
We need Ken and her dream house because she is not having.
Have you seen that new commercial for like Nissan or whatever with the G.I. Joe guy?
Yeah, what is that
Pretty
all
awesome.
about?
I don't know, but it's really cool. It's like Barbie's dream house.
Why isn't there a Reading volleyball Barbie? You know, I just don't get it.
Anyway, live from Indian Hill, your Braves have scratched back into a 6-7 deficit in Game 1 of the CHL Max.
And we
Ward with the
also
serve.
have a freshman on this team, number 9, daughter of actor Nick Nolte, Kristen Nolte. We believe that Nick is on scene shooting his new film, Reading and its volleyball players. And
What a year it was.
he's playing his daughter. And
Yes, Nick Nolte is very versatile. He can, in fact, play a high school freshman girl.
he can. Well, so can Trey Berry and Josh Gifford, but we won't get into that.
No, you didn't.
All right, let's get back to the game.
Yeah, really.
And that was Kristen Nolte right there. With a good shot, but it goes out.
We're still having some technical difficulties getting that cat out of the blender. And still, it is now 8:14, and I haven't seen any pizza.
I haven't seen any pizza, or I haven't even seen an off the injured reserve showing of the junior setter, Lindsay Dick.
On occasion.
We're fine.
We're all right. Well, we just kind of black out every now and then, but I think it's the drugs.
We're doing okay. And that was Sam Slappy.
Would you stop for the love of God?
Samsonite. I was way off.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Slippy is Swanson.
No.
No.
How many fingers am I holding up? Yellow. All right, you're good enough. Go play.
We do have Adam Assman's cousin, though, Lindsey Dick, sitting on the bench tonight. Oh, and it's dropped right in front of the Braves setters.
Those two Braves almost collide and hoit themselves.
But oh well, that's Reading.
It's now 9-6 Reading, so let's cut that out. Oh. I got a question for you, Andrew.
You shoot, Rieger.
If a mime is arrested, does he have the right to remain silent?
You know what? Why don't you figure that out, okay?
I got another question for you.
All right.
Why are they called apartments when they're stuck together? Why do you drive on a parkway and park on a driveway?
What?
Yeah.
Why is Scott Krause so good?
If you have one house and two houses.
And why?
And one mouse and two mouses.
Junior setter Lindsey Dick sitting on the bench? She should be out there.
I just don't know the answers to those questions.
But they're doing fine without her as Reading Blue Devils lead Indian Hill Braves.
You have one goose and two geese. You have one moose and two meese.
No.
Oh, sky ball.
Oh, hits the roof. Hey, I thought there was no call on hitting the roof.
Play. I thought the roof was in play.
Hey, in the Hubert Humphrey Metrodome, if they hit it off one of the speakers,
then Kirby still gets to catch it.
Exactly. Even though Kirby is legally blind
and retired.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you hear Kirby doing broadcasts during the League Championship Series?
Did it sound like Harry Carey?
It was much worse.
That's horrible.
I did not like it a lot.
How can you get much worse than Harry Carey?
Well, there's you.
And Scott Krause. Yeah, go check out the key to the sombrero.
In case you're just joining us or just coming out of a coma, the score is still 9-6 Reading in the first game of our CHL match.
In case you're coming down from the high caused by NyQuil, the score is 9-6.
Oh my God.
Braves fans, it's a good thing you didn't hear that, but don't worry about it.
If you could hear what we could hear, then you'd be sitting where I am, and I would be able to go get some pizza.
And I'd use your body to get to that job.
It is still 9-6 Reading. The score has not changed in the last 3 years of my life.
You know what?
What?
They need to really change something with this point system. We need to see some points.
It's 9-7.
Oh my Lord, the score has changed.
Sweet.
Aaron Schlomer serves a beautiful serve, skimming the net. Even though it didn't hit it, because if it did,
then it wouldn't be a point.
I do not think so.
I'm quite sure.
And it's hit over the net by a Reading Blue Devil. Even though they look like little devils.
But they are blue.
They are blue. Spiked in and controlled by Indian Hill, gets it over. Oh! Leaks the net, but Reading still gets it. Ellen's blocked.
Oh!
Off the Sun Girl's head, and it's still being played.
Wow.
That was number one, Kim.
That was definitely a Scott Krause-like move.
Kim Payne just got a knock on her brain as she got knocked on the head by a ball, but it ends up that Reading gets that point.
I think the technical volleyball term is a naganaka.
A naganaka?
Naganaka.
Or a Lindsey Dick-like move.
Yeah, go to the bench and get an interview.
Okay, I'm gonna do a man in the stands interview.
Christy Scroggins is over there. Go interview her. Andrew Bain has unfortunately left the building. You go do a man in the stand interview. Yes, Andrew, make sure you please turn the mic on. It can improve the quality of your interview so much. There he goes, folks. That's Andrew Bain. You gotta love him because you can't shoot him. Score is now 9-8 Reading. The Braves trying to claw their way back into the CHL contest. They were down a lot more than that at one point. Dina Ryback with the set. Aaron Schlomer up. Andrew Bain has returned because he's got no clue where he's going. He's trying to learn the name of the Indian Hill player. Hopefully he goes to interview them. Okay, there he goes again. Janet Poon in the game now for the Braves. Well, it has been for some time. I just didn't notice.
This is Andrew Bain with another Man in the Stands interview, and we're here with Christy Scroggins, the utility hitter for the Braves. How are you playing tonight, Christy?
Just fine. We're doing really well.
Really? How do you feel against this tough Reading team? You think you can beat them tonight?
Yeah, I think we can.
Think it's going to be an easy victory?
No.
Well, that's a good showing of a competitor right here. Christy Scroggins, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Christy. I'm going back to the booth.
Interview. Thank you, Andrew. Your interviews, as always, are informative, short, and anyway. The score is 10-8 Reading over your Indian Hill Braves. Andrew Bain back in the broadcast booth after that lengthy interview.
I pulled it off without getting arrested, okay? I don't know. That head coach kind of frightens me.
You pulled it off?
I pulled it off. That head coach kind of scared me. I don't know. I think she was about to rip my neck out or something. I don't know.
There's Amy Rollman and Lindy White.
Well, what is she doing?
Why don't you go interview them?
I'm going to go interview her. I'll be right back.
Find out why she's not in school. Quickly, we need to know. Andrew Bain is going back to do another Man in the Stand interview. look at the running pattern that boy has. Trying to interview Amy Rollman to find out why she's not in this game.
This is Andrew Bain with another Man in the Stands interview, and I'm here with Amy Rollman and Lindy White, two Indian Hill seniors. Amy, I have to ask you, why are you not suited up tonight?
I quit.
Alrighty then. I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's go to Lindy White. Hey, Lindy, how do you feel about the basketball season this year after you are going to be one of the captains? How do you feel?
I just feel great.
You are play, aren't you?
You know what? I really don't know at this point in time. I'll have to get back to you on that one.
All right, I'll just go stick my head in a hole. I will see you later.
Thank you, Andrew, for that quality interview with Lindy White and Amy Rollman. I think maybe Mr. Rieger needs to do the interviews from now on.
Okay, that was not fair. Okay, I didn't know Amy Rollman quit.
That interview was high quality.
She's got to stay with Nathan longer. Yes!
Yes!
I think Marv Albert is going to join
Do
us in
you
the booth.
believe? Yes.
Yes! That was Al Michaels, you moron.
Oh, well, you know, whatever. How about that?
Do you believe in miracles?
No.
Well, then you are not a friend of Al Michaels.
Yes.
Oh, that was a big serve by Dina Ryback. Reading controls it, and they get the dig, and and gets it over.
I think I'm going to go into the stands and get some more information on this Lindy White not playing basketball situation. I'll be back.
Okay, you have good luck. Turn the mic on, Rieger. Okay. Now, as you will soon hear, okay, he's with Lindy White.
This is your color commentator, Steve Rieger here, trying to get some more information on a story that has just come to us, that Lindy White may in fact not be playing basketball this year. What's the story here, Lindy? You're holding out for the big bucks?
Yeah, that's it.
Have they offered you any kind of signing bonus whatsoever?
No, they haven't. Not yet. I'm holding out for major money.
Where are you in the contract negotiations at this point?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. And your agent is advising you to do what?
Just keep quiet and let the money roll in.
Folks, we're going to stay on top of the story as long as we can and try and get this resolved. We'll be back to you with more information later. Andrew, back to you.
There you heard it, Lindy White holding out for the big bucks tonight, as she has just gotten out of the contract talks. She had just gotten out of her contract talks with her agent, and they are holding out for, I believe, $1.1 million for the season and a $15 million signing bonus, and I believe a sponsorship by Nike.
Andrew, just
quality of sports is these days. And just know what?
I meant Mikey. I meant Mikey.
We're not allowed to say Nike.
Shh. Don't. We mean Mikey.
I just committed a Reebok. Oops. My bad. Boy, McDonald's is going to kill me for that.
The thing is that you shouldn't be saying it until we get paid for it.
That's right. If we got some pizza in here, we'd be saying
Yeah,
it.
you know, that sclerosis should come over here with some pizza and maybe
That Litza nut.
or that Lindsay Dick. Oh wait, she's on the bench.
Mama Ron's.
Mama Ron's Pizza.
If this is a plea to anyone in the area with pizza. I will promote anyone's
Get
pizza.
Pomados over here, okay?
Yeah, Pomados or mimosas.
Or
get over here. We will promote anyone.
Fappy Pomato Pizza.
That's right. Fenn Station, get some stuff over here. And this is still
Or
11.
Pubway. We need food.
Or Taco Liberty Bell.
Okay, enough with the ads. We got a game to announce here.
No, we really don't. We're still 11-8.
And you know what? It's still in the first game.
This is crazy.
If Reading wins this game, I'm going to root for Reading just so I can go home.
Absolutely.
Like, absolutely.
The soccer game will be over before we even get down there. You realize that?
But it doesn't matter.
No, it really does.
Okay. I'm still having fun.
Oh, me too.
All right. Reading's controlling it. Oh! Off of Aaron Schlomer into the back wall.
It's now. They got 2 points on that? What's that all about?
It's too bad you can't play it off the back wall. It would have helped.
You want to do an interview with Carl Warden and find out how he felt about doing the national anthem? No, you really don't.
All right.
Anthony DeMarco has just promised us some pizza.
He's getting us pizza.
We better be going for the pizza, folks.
The pizza nut pizza.
The mimosas.
The mimosa.
Andrew's going to do some camera work himself.
You mean Anthony?
What did I say?
You said Andrew. I'm right here. I'm not doing any camera work.
Well, you're so quiet.
I don't know how to work a camera.
Well, you don't know how to broadcast either.
Now that's enough. All right, we're back.
No, we never left. Oh!
And it hits ex-baseball player John Warden into the arm.
With the scoop and the slam. Okay, Anthony DeMarco had Wendy's fries, and we didn't get any.
We need fries. We need fries.
These are ice cold. This is
Look
foul.
at how that is foul. It's cold. It's greasy. It's
And it's
Wendy's.
limp. This is...
Rieger, your fly's limp. All right, get these out of here. That's just...
Please.
I want pizza.
please
I want
take the
pizza.
fries.
I'm holding out for pizza. Holding out for pizza.
We want pizza, folks. Somebody get us some pizza.
Okay, we just saw a beautiful shot of our wall.
It's still there. I just checked.
Yep, it's
That is
still
really
there.
wrong. That is so wrong.
We don't want any fries. We want
need some bloomin'
pizza
pizza.
with some duck skin on it.
I'm going to Outback later and trying to get a duck skin platter.
Whoa. You mean duck-billed platypus platter?
That's what I said. What day is it? It's Tuesday.
Oh, and Indian Hill gets the point on that one.
Trying to get
as
fired
the
up.
fans are just going nuts here. Indian Hill is coming back into this game. It is
13-11.
now 13-11 Reading. That was a great save, even though that was going out.
Absolutely.
Yo, like, absolutely.
Oh.
No, wow.
What?
What was that?
What?
Oh,
No, like I amuse you? You know, like a clown?
no. I think
like
Lindsay
amuse
Dick
you?
used some mind tricks there to get her.
Mime tricks?
Jedi mind tricks.
Oh, Jedi.
Jabba, quit it. We got a volleyball game to broadcast.
Volleyball.
Are you imitating Jabba the Hutt or #1 on Reddit?
Yeah. Does Jabba the Hutt know how to play volleyball?
If he does, he's #1 on Redding. Look at that. What a beautiful shot by Indian Hill. as Indian Hill is coming back into this game. It is now 13-12. Reading 1 point behind as your Indian Hill Braves. They take the 1 minute timeout. What's your call, Rieger? When's the clock going to stop?
23.1.
I'm going with 30.5.
I'm going with they're not even starting the timeout.
They got to start it. It's not starting.
They didn't start it.
We just got scabbed.
How can there be Finneytown Wildcats and Deer Park Wildcats?
You know, miscommunication.
That's crazy.
The thing. They should change it to like the Cat Wilds or something.
Yeah. Or the Tame Cats.
Or
the
something like
Wild
that.
Dogs or the Prairie Dogs.
Or the Funky
Park,
Town Disco Dancers.
There you go. Or the Deer Park Deer. You know, that's intimidating.
Hey,
Deer.
The deer.
We'll make like deer and stare blindly into your headlights.
Hey.
Let's go, Braves. Let's go. And Lindy White and Amy Roman are now leaving the stands.
They're going back for negotiation talks. Well, Lindy is looking for that shoe deal. We're looking for some pizza.
We should have sent them for the pizza.
We should have.
Go. Tell
I'm
them
not
to
going to go get them.
Oh, you're weak.
Yosh. You are weak, old man.
You are a puny girly man, and I will snap your spine like a pencil.
This is Baby Rieger, and we are here to pump you into the system. Considering I don't pump up.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't either. I try to throw in.
Isn't there a strict weight regimen for golf? Scott Krause is bringing us barbecue potato chips.
And maybe some barbecue chicken if we're lucky.
And some barbecue, what's that, duck skin? No, we're really not needing that.
No, we're not needing that.
We have quite our fill.
Maybe we should, Lindsay Dick is on the injury reserve. Maybe we should send her out for pizza.
I think we need to send everybody out for pizza, then we can go home.
Yeah. They're starting that clapping thing again. Everyone's going into clapping mania, folks.
But they're not synchronized.
It's even getting into us. Oh, my Lord.
It's working these crowd into a frenzy.
Ref disagreement.
They're going to fight.
Ooh, cat fight. You think they're married?
No. Which one?
Which one's that?
No, I'm not saying that.
Anthony DeMarco is quoted to say.
No.
That the refs are.
Yeah, 7-second delay.
Anthony DeMarco just. That the refs are having just.
I can't hear you.
Look at that.
Barbecue potato
Scott
chips.
Krause has brought us barbecue potato chips. So if you hear some crunching, that's what they are. You know, is it really allowed to eat? Well, here, I want to open a brand new bag.
Oh, yeah.
During this time out, we're enjoying some barbecue potato chips here. We're in the booth. Scott Krause brand barbecue potato chips. Yes.
2 thumbs up.
The refs are still disputing about something. I don't know. I'm just enjoying my Scott Krause potato chips.
Let's get a promo for Scott Krause potato chips here. I'll do a spot. Let's get the camera back on us.
They're tasty. They're flaky. They're Scott Krause potato chips.
Good.
Look, we're crunching to the sound.
Mr. DeMarco, let's get that camera back on us.
We're about to do a promo. Yes, we're sitting here while the game is out of delay.
These chips are really not that good.
Well, they're Scott Krause potato chips. They just look like they're really good.
Well, we almost had the shot.
And Dina Ryback with the noble effort lets that fly right by her, but that's okay, considering the Braves are only behind by 3 points.
Game point for Reading.
But the only problem with this is that it's game point for Reading.
That would be a problem.
They're about to take a 1 minute timeout right now.
Oh, for the love of God.
They're going to do a promo here.
Oh, give me a chip. I just love my Scott Cross potato chips.
I do too. And I'm just wondering why there's a camera on us.
Oh, here we go.
They're crispy. They're flaky. They're Scott Krause potato chips.
Oh my God.
Look at that. A flying bag.
What is that? What's in the bag?
Scott Krause.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
We just got an airmail from Scott Krause with their potato chips.
He's evidently here.
How kooky.
Wow, wow. Oh. You are so poor.
I just sent it back airmail. Although I have a feeling in about 5 seconds that airmail is going to be landing right on my head.
At the end of game 1, from the video department, the scores Reading 15, Indian Hill 11. Through game 1 of a best-of-3 series.
It was a great game 1.
We're going to go to black here in a little bit, so we're going to keep talking.
Is that racial? I got clocked in the head.
We'll be right back.
We'll be
folks.
right back with this message from Scott Krause Potato Chips.
Oh, we out.
Here.
Thank you.
One just clocked me in the head.
Oh, these are the worst chips I've ever had.
Oh, they're not bad.
They'll help you land a big recording contract. Okie dokie. Put your thing on. Go get an interview to open with. They're going to start the new thing with an interview. Go find somebody to interview.
All right.
Okay, he's gonna point at you when it's time. Watch for him to point. No, he's really not. Not at work. That's right. And I don't even think the mic's going to be on. Welcome back to Indian Hill High School, where the Reading Blue Devils are visiting to play your Indian Hill Braves. Reading having won Game 1 in this best-of-3 CHL match. I am joined, as always, by my venerable play-by-play man, Andrew Bame.
Thank you, Rieger. And I just got scabbed trying to get an interview, but that's okay. I will be in the stands.
I'll get the interview.
You will do nothing of the sort.
Right. I will do it, and you will like it.
Okay, we're counting down now.
Scott Krause Potato Chips will help you land a big recording contract.
So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
2, 1. Yay, we can go home. Oh, no, wait,
No.
we're just starting the second game.
Oh, for the love of God. Give me some of them messy chips. God, I have not eaten dinner. Did you eat before you came?
Yes, I did, actually.
What did you have?
I had Pomosa's Pizza.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah,
Oh.
I went with the soccer team. Oops, I wasn't supposed to say that. But that's all right.
I'm going to eat all these chips and I'm going to get physically ill.
Oh, well. I already am physically ill. I'm just coming tonight because I'm getting Scott Krause potato chips. As you can see, Scott Krause potato chips.
They're good.
They're flaky.
Not now. Yeah, the game is about to start.
And we're getting all
is,
settled for
Thrilla
the
and
third
Manila.
game.
I know
Oh, and its show is Thrilla.
that. Yes, it really is. We're not being sarcastic about that at all.
Maybe to you.
Maybe to you. Okay,
Maybe to
Reading
me.
serves.
Maybe
Dave
to anyone.
Johnson with the dig.
I believe it was John Paul Sartre who said. How do you spell Sartre?
With an S,
Okay.
followed by an ultra.
That's, I thought that, but,
I wonder what our producer, Anthony DeMarco, would say if we start playing with these little cords and wires and buttons here and plugging things into other places.
Well, I'm sure he wouldn't be too happy when you got incredibly shocked.
See these little needles? They like jump when we talk. If we talk louder and louder and louder, the needle goes to the red zone. So let's start singing.
Rieger.
Yeah.
We do have a volleyball game going on here.
Oh, yes, we do. And the score is right now 2-0 Reading.
Which is too bad, considering if they win this game, we get to go home. Oh, no.
Go Reading. Go.
Easy there. We are still announcing
Scott Krause potato chips. We have duct tape, folks.
You know what they say, if you can't duck it.
Tape it.
All right, we are going on here. Reading is controlling the ball as they spike it over. Oh, but it doesn't get over. It's into the net as Patrick Wall makes a beautiful save, and there's no point in that. It switches over to the Indian Hill serve.
You think he introduces himself and goes like, "Hi, I'm Patrick Wall, Wall."
Well, something just happened here. Oh, we have McDonald's. Is that a winner?
They're still ice cold. These are ice cold.
Wait a second.
Scott Krause cam. We have the Scott Krause
We
cam.
have the Scott Krause cam, and we have him. Look at Scott Krause. These are his chips.
These are his chips.
These
are his fries, and this is his planet.
See, if you put it like that, it's like a K. See,
it looks like an E.
Krause.
Scott Krause spelled with an E.
Well, it's like this, and then, no, it's not a K at all. Never mind. I'm just a moron.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, don't worry. Now back to the game.
The score's now 4. These things are ice cold.
You know what? You are cold like a girly man.
I'm going to snap your damn spine like some kind of little girly woman that you are. Yeah, I'm going to eat these fries after all.
As the score now is 4-0. Huh?
What?
Any brand of ice cold fries you want, Scott Krause will bring them to you.
Okay.
Anyone?
We have Scott Krause bringing us any brand of ice cold fries that we want. I think we're going to need some Marby's.
Marby's?
Ice cold fries.
Some Mako Bell.
Hey, Mako Bell.
Hey, Andrew.
Let's go, Bray.
Why don't you go run for the border?
Huh?
Why don't you go run for the border?
You know what I might be doing is running for the stands, looking for an interview.
And for anyone interested who had to take a makeup test on American Government Day, I'm about to read the answers for that test. So if you haven't make that up yet, listen carefully. A, B.
What was the answer to that 17th Amendment thing?
I'm glad you asked. In 1913, the 17th Amendment was ratified, first adopted, then ratified, changing the voting procedure from state legislatures to a direct election by the people of senators. Therefore, if you were elected to the Senate in 1910, you were not elected by your constituents. However, when you're up for re-election in the year 1916, you would have to be elected by the people vis-a-vis the 17th Amendment, which means you would have to pay greater attention to the needs and wants of your constituents.
Well, today in your class I put, you have to wait until the next election to find out what they want you to do.
That will net you some points, but not all of them.
Darn. It's 5-2, Reading over Indian Hill. As Reading has got the serve, that is number
This gymnasium, of course,
12?
will be the site of
Is
the
that
next...
number 12?
No.
Yes.
This gymnasium will be the site of the next presidential debate. That did not just happen.
You know, I have a correction to make.
You're not in India.
I've been doing this the whole time, and you know what? Lindsay Dick is not number 11. She happens to be number 33.
How did you screw that up?
Well, you see, there's two 11s here, and I just looked at that 11. I don't know. I just
What does
saw.
all this say down here? 1990. Oh, never mind.
It's saying something about their accomplishments, which I don't really care
It's a
about.
short list.
Well, if you do see...
Those are our accomplishments, you doofy.
No. Our accomplishments would...
They're not even listed. I guess we have none. We've got a nice shot of some red paint.
And I've just figured out that the slogan of Reading Volleyball is, in it to win. Spelled in it with a number 2, win it. In it to win it. I'm not sure what that means, but I don't think that many people would be happy if they found out the real connotation behind that.
What on earth are you talking about?
I have no clue, but that was a very good shot there by the Reading hitter, and it goes over
Let's
the
find some of these positions.
defense.
Give it up. We have outside, middle. This is difficult. Setter, inside. Irish setter. Defensive specialist. Offensive specialist. Specialist. Middle hitter, utility, setter, Irish setter. OH, DS, ADD, LBJ. All right.
And HIV.
Wait a minute. Every time I look away, they get 2 points. It's now 7-2. How did they get 2
what
points?
is going on here? Yeah, we've got utility closet, defense specialist, defensive specialist.
Defense budget.
Defense budget. Outside hitter, inside hitter, middle hitter, wife hitter, DS, OH, HIV, and MH.
And MTV.
MTV.
And a partridge in a pear tree. It's now 7-2. If Reading gets 8 more points, we're done.
If Reading gets 2 more points.
8 more points, you doofus.
Whatever. What did I say?
2 more points.
Well, you said something about them getting 2 more points every time you looked up. So if they get 8 more points,
you're stupid.
I can go home. You know what? Somebody's got a camera on you right now, Rieger, and she doesn't look happy.
Where?
Straight ahead.
Where?
Look.
I'm on candid camera.
Is there anybody up in those stands that can give me an interview?
There's Caroline Sweeney.
I'll go get an interview from her.
Yeah, find out
now
what she does
I'm about to be a man on the stands.
All right, go for it, Andrew. Andrew Boehm is now leaving our broadcast booth. He's going to attempt to get an interview with senior Carolyn Sweeney. Hopefully it will go better than his last attempted interview with Lindy White when he basically found out nothing about her holdout and contract disputes basketball. Of course, Andrew has forgotten to turn his mic on, so we cannot hear a word he's saying. Andrew, over here, buddy. You need to turn the mic on. Turn the mic on. Andrew Boehm has no clue what he is doing, folks. We don't keep him around here, but wait. We have a message from... It says, all halls. Can we get a close-up of that? All right. You got to feel the presence here tonight, folks. Still waiting for Andrew Boehm to turn his microphone on so he can get this interview with Carolyn Sweeney. It's not like we haven't been waiting for it for a month. Boehm on interview.
Okay, now we're at a Man on the Stands interview. This is Andrew Boehm, and I'm here with Indian Hill senior Caroline Sweeney. Caroline, you are an avid watcher of the volleyball team, and how are they playing tonight?
They're holding up. They're not doing as good as expected, at least not from what I see. I've seen them do better.
That's a good point there. Now, you see, you have many friends on this varsity volleyball team, whatever they're playing, I don't know. And, you know, it's got to be sad that in a couple of games, this is all going to be over. Now, how do you feel about that, and how do you think your friends are going to feel about that?
I think they're going to miss it, because I think one of my friends, I don't know if she's going to continue doing it or not. I think she's going to miss it. She relied on it.
Karen Lightfield trying to break in on this interview.
Well, that's good. Okay, now we are joined by Katie Lightfield, a junior at Indian Hill. And she is a member of the varsity field hockey team. So how did the field hockey team do today?
Well, we had a practice today, and it was very good.
Katie's on varsity.
Yes, she is, Caroline. I'm not interviewing you anymore.
Yes, Caroline.
That's it. Cat fight. I'm out of here.
Thank you, Senator Boehm, future Senator Andrew Boehm, future Congressman, future penitentiary resident Andrew Boehm, for that wonderful, provocative, and informative interview. Like watching varnish dry. Back to volleyball. We are down 9-4 in Game 2 of this CHL match. Rays really need to do something to get back into this here.
You know, I tried to do an interview, and they upstaged me by having a cat fight. I just don't know what's going on here. All right, I'm back.
Hey, we're thankful for that.
You're very welcome, Mayor. So tell me, what were they doing behind your back here?
It was all Hall, Scott Krause.
It was Scott Krause?
All Hall. Hail. What? It said all Hall. It didn't say all hail Scott Krause. It said all Hall Scott Krause.
Well, it doesn't matter because Scott Krause.
And more importantly, this Reading Blue Devil team is 4 points away from victory and sending us home before 9 o'clock, which is, in fact, my bedtime. I really have no desire for dinner now, having eaten the Scott Krause chips all night.
You know what? That is a good thing. They could be put on a weight loss program. You eat a Scott Krause chip.
You saying I'm fat? You saying I'm fat?
No, you used to be.
Yes, Andrew Bain does have a point there. I used to be very large.
But you lost weight, and now you look good.
Well, thank you.
I haven't been looking, but you know what? I've heard.
Thank you for checking me out, Andrew.
Did they win? Where have I been?
When you were doing the interview, we did not do very well at all.
Oh, no.
We scored 0 points. You know, you should get like a post-game interview with like Dina Ryback or something.
I will. You know, this Reading team is the defending CHL champions.
Well, no wonder they're playing so well.
You know, I just figured that out.
Good Lord. We're supposed to beat them.
Oh, and that was a spike, and it's out.
Oh, wait, we have a message. We have a athletics,
It
no.
looks like a chicken bone.
It is a chicken bone. A large styrofoam chicken bone is oh, another one. They're drifting down from the rafters. What is this?
Scott Krause is throwing chicken bones.
Okay.
No.
All Hall Scott Krause. The chicken bones continue to rain down here at Indian Hill at Tomahawk Memorial Arena Coliseum. Jim, Nasium.
Jim Tomahawk Memorial Stadium.
I knew Jim Tomahawk. He was a good guy. A little crazy, but.
Oh, and a good spike, but it's saved by the Braves. As the Braves are setting it up. Aaron Somer with a nice hit over the net.
And another one. And another one.
Was that Lindsay Dick? No, it was not. I'm sorry. She's on the bench. Oh! Good shot, but it's out.
Here come the Braves, storming right back in. 2 straight points, down 13-6. You realize if they win this game, we go on a whole other one?
Yippee.
2 words. Wahoo! You remember the old Native American wrestler, Wahoo McDaniel?
No, but I remember the old Native American wrestler, Coco Beware.
Coco Beware is not Native American.
Sure he was. He's from America.
He was black.
Well, so what? They're all people. They're all Americans.
Point made.
Oh, the dig just comes up short by the ailing Haley Warden after suffering an injury in the first game.
The Braves are laying it on the line.
She is laying it on the line for this Braves team. That was a great throw, Rieger. It didn't clear 2 things.
Eat the chicken bone.
Eating chicken bones will result in choking. You want me to die?
I have no pizza. Oh, that almost got up there.
Yeah, I'm better than yours. I'm going to throw it.
Okay, mine's getting up there right now.
Scott Krause fry.
Uh-oh.
Scott Krause fries are flying all over the gymnasium. Oh, shit. And something is another ref dispute.
Okay, for not throwing cold fries down here. That is really foul. How foul is that?
Rieger, I have something to tell you. That was me.
Oh, okay.
I did that.
It's now 13-6. They just
as soon as the janitor leaves the gymnasium, about to throw it. Okay, that one cleared. So did that one.
Excuse me, Andrew, the girls in the writing team are watching you throw these things, and I think they'd really appreciate it if you stop.
Oh. Well, now that you put it that way.
They're trying to win a CHL.
Oh, no, and it's off the ceiling.
I think we're up to match point. This is match point, folks.
This is match point for the Reading.
Game, set, match point.
Game, set, going home to eat point.
This is pizza point.
Pizza point.
Miss it.
Braves, you know, I love Braves and all, but...
Andrew, get ready to go out there and talk to somebody with the mic.
I love the Braves and all, but I like dogs. I want to go home. Oh, that's a good dig right there, Braves. Okay, well, I'll see you later.
It's over, folks.
This is Andrew Bame. I'm saying goodbye. She will see you, the man on the floor.
Goodbye, Andrew.
Interview.
Yes, the man on the floor. Good night. Folks, it's over. The Reading Blue Devils have just defeated in 2 straight games your Indian Hill Braves. It was a well-fought match. Andrew Bame is now going to try and get reaction from one or more of the Indian Hill players. about this tough loss. Indian Hill just did not have any momentum. They had no rhythm tonight whatsoever. They just could not get it going. Andrew's going to attempt to talk to Paige Johnson about that, find out what the problem was, what went wrong, why we could not compete with this team. Even though they are defending CHL champions, they're not head and shoulders above us. Here's Andrew.